It's an honor to be here with the first Jewish president of the United States. And if he isn't, he should be.
You guys are trying to fertilize my mind with the seed of, what would you call it?
Next level content. We're trying to help you get up to the next level.
Now here's the thing about me that's a secret that most people don't know. I'm borderline retarded. And I can't read.
Who is this guy? He's got like every meme ever produced on the internet. He can knock us out with his memes. And I do, I have tons of memes. I'll just keep memeing them to death.
What kind of American are you?
What are you looking forward to most about this film?
Well, I think I'm looking forward to cracking up. I hope I can, totally crack up. So, I haven't, totally cracked up in a long time.
Oh yeah, well so it goes, yeah, so it goes. Oh, that sweet heirloom, there may be stones. Yeah, let's take a chance, showing on the bones. Yeah, go and crash that car, unplug that phone. Share your belongings, all them clever drawings. Try to make $1 from the grave. Yeah, sell them belongings, all them clever drawings. Yeah, try to make $1 from the grave. Yeah, but who's to blame?
I've learned to be totally fearless. No man controls me or controls what I say, and my research on history is up to me, and no man determines what my thoughts and my opinions are, or how I raise my son, and what is taught in my household. And for me and my household, we will serve the Lord.
Well, so it goes. Oh, so it goes. So, them city boys in country clothes. Yeah, let's take a chance, showing on the boys. Yeah, go crash that car, unplug that phone, and try to forget all them enemies and debts. Or they'll just chase you out and give you sour dreams. Yeah, try to forget all them enemies and debts. So they'll just chase you around and give you sour dreams. Oh yeah, well, so it seems.
Therefore, whosoever is ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, so too shall the Son of Man be ashamed of him in the presence of the Father and the holy angels.
Put up the good fight. They say that someday everybody dies alone. Oh, but I say, who really know?
Are you a big man? Huh? I'm talking to you. What? You wake up in the morning, you say, I put on my big boy pants. Look, I'm wearing a belt. I got big boy pants on. Put on a little jacket, you go. Take your money, you got big boy pants on. You got your big boy pants and your snack. I can say big loud things. I can be demonstrative. We don't do that. You scared the shit out happens. This is how you conduct yourself in a democracy. What the hell are you doing, man? I'm so tired of you getting angry and yelling all the time. It's exhausting. I feel like I'm partners with the Hulk.
Hello, folks. I'm feeling like Kanye today. Me and Dylan, we're back. We're aggressive. We're getting mobile. We're getting active. We're on the attack against the pedophile elite, which are on the run, as Alex Jones has told us.
I snorted a ton of Adderall to be here. I'm so jacked up right now. I'm ready to take on the pedophile elite. I'm fucking ripped.
He's ripped. Folks, today, we're just taking it loosey-goosey. We're taking it fucking real easy at this start of the spring. I just cursed too early into the podcast, so we can't get monetized anymore.
We're never getting monetized anyway. By the time we would actually be able to get monetized, I feel like they're just going to delete our channel for no reason. Kind of like they did. Like, say they don't even give us strikes for our stuff, like how they did with Steve Will Do It, if you know who that is. They just kind of banned him out of nowhere for... I don't even think he had, like, I don't think he was on, like, his third strike or anything. I think they just straight up banned him out of nowhere, and he can never show his face on any channel again.
Just what he said was so egregious, so horrifying that he needed to be taken off here. Just like us.
I think he just promoted gambling to kids. I don't even know why he got banned.
Well, yeah, no, that's a start. That's certainly a start to getting banned.
I mean, if the president can make his own meme coin and just rip off anybody for... People say that he made his meme coin better than any other celebrity that, like, or is also just trying to scam their fans. Like, I don't get what he did that was different. He still is just a celebrity scamming his fans, rug pulling them.
Who are the people buying these meme coins? I don't understand. Who thinks you're going to make money off of this? Who? Who is putting money into Trump coin thinking, yeah, dude, this is a solid investment. Probably make 2 or 3 times in 30 years. It's vexing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand how the Hawk Tua girl gets away with it. I don't understand how T-Dog gets away with it. I don't understand how anybody gets away with the rug pulls. How can people be so fucking retarded?
The reason they can get away with it is because it's coming from the top down. It's coming all the way from Trump. Since he did his own meme coin and made a lot of money off of it, now he can't say anyone else is doing anything wrong because he did it himself. It's fucking free game for anybody to make any meme coin they want, and there should be regulations on it, but there's not, which is insane.
This is the problem. Should there even be regulation on it? People should have enough common sense not to put money into fucking meme coins. People were getting ripped on meme coins before T-Dog. Not saying it's okay. I'm just saying that you have to be a fucking retard to keep putting your money into these things. If you're ripping a meme coin thinking that, yeah, dude, this is gonna, five times, I bet. 5 times, dude. You would have to be out of your fucking gourd, Dylan.
It's the same as a pyramid scheme, and it's the same as fraud, in my opinion. If they're saying, oh, this is the next big thing over and over again, and they're marketing it like it's going to be a long-term thing, and they're marketing it like this is important, this is going to make so much money for everybody, and then they just sell out their stake completely whenever they get just the slightest bit of traction, and then ruin it for everybody else, ruin it for anybody who believed them, then it's fraud and a pyramid scheme. I don't get... there should be regulations on it because of that, but yeah, then again, they kind of deserve it. It's kind of like if people are
sick the FDA on these fuckers. Let's get the Food and Drug Administration. They always take like 10 years to pass things.
It's kind of like natural selection, and people who drive 120 down the freeway are eventually going to just explode in a fiery collision.
Yeah, no, I mean these things happen.
It's just nature, folks. If you actually got burned on a meme coin, like I hate to break it to you, but you need to take an IQ test.
I mean, you just need to. I just skip the IQ test and look in the mirror. Look in the mirror, man. I mean, what's going on? Whenever you were growing up, did you ever think, "Wow, dude, I'm gonna be spending big money on meme coins. I'm gonna be making huge investments in the crypto market and have huge returns." Were you saying that whenever you were a kid?
I was saying I was gonna be a stock market, like I was gonna have millions in the stock market.
I bet.
Not exactly by this age now, but
You're going to be a day trader.
for sure. For sure, I thought growing up I was like going to have a couple million by the time I was 30 for sure. But God knows I'm nowhere close to that.
Mil.
Dude, I thought I would be able to compound interest. I was like, oh yeah, compound interest, that's nothing, dude. Dividends? I got dividends coming in.
And Dylan's banking off the compound interest.
But yeah, whenever I moved out of, or I didn't move out, whenever I graduated high school, I just went balls deep into stock trading stuff, and I was like, I thought that I could somehow get an edge whenever it seems to me like my best chance is just buying and holding the S&P 500, and just some different variations of that. Not exactly just the S&P 500.
You were an Altria man. You were a cigarette smoker.
Yeah, I was. I just go basically in the S&P 500 and just a little bit of gold and silver. It's like, say, like 20% probably of my net worth in gold and silver, and then the rest is in the S&P 500 and different shit like that. I probably should sell out of stocks more because Trump's kind of crashing the economy.
Dude, it's coming back up. It's going to skyrocket.
Dude.
It's going to jump back.
Imagine how much money him and all of his boys made whenever he was like, hey, by the way, guys, we're going to be delaying tariffs for 90 days. Just buy in now because I'm about to make the announcement. And then he also let anybody who followed him on Truth Social get the advantage. He told them, dude, he told everybody on Truth Social at like 8 a.m. that day. He was like, hey, now's a very good time to buy. Trust me. And then like at fucking 11 or 12 at like noon that day, he's like, guys, all tariffs are delayed for 90 days. So then the literally 8% in one day, one of the greatest gains like ever in a single day, like in the stock market's history. And I'm sure he didn't tell his.
If you're an American citizen, you have to follow Trump on Truth Social, or you're a fucking idiot.
I'm sure he didn't tell any of his boys what he was going to do before that.
Probably not.
That would be wrong.
That would be crazy.
That would be against his morals.
That would be disgusting.
Yeah, I'm so positive at this point he's just like a figurehead for Israel and just does whatever Israel wants, and he's not.
And Dylan's saying that in a good way. He totally supports Israel's right to be a state. Anyway,
I was thinking about having an episode called Opposite Day, and we just started off right away by just being like, I love Israel so much. They're definitely not committing genocide, and just saying things that like would not get us banned off of YouTube and then calling the episode Opposite Day. I thought that would be hilarious. But then the joke would kind of get old after we're just jerking off Israel for 20 minutes.
I mean, we would just be defending our greatest foreign asset. I don't know.
Yeah, I've watched Nick Fuentes try to go on. He tried to debate Destiny, and then he was just like, "So tell me, like, what does Israel do for us?" And Destiny's just like, "I can't tell you what Iraq does for us. Like, I can't tell you what a bunch of countries do for us." And it's just like, well, you'd figure you'd be able to tell our greatest ally of all time, like you'd be able to name one thing that they do for us, and he couldn't name one thing at all.
I mean, you would think of one thing. I mean.
Right now, I can't think of anything that they do for us that's beneficial that we can't do ourselves. We're also losing every other ally that we had. We're kind of segregating ourselves from Canada and from the European Union, but I don't think we need them, honestly. I say we just go 1v1 against China. We take over China, take over that land.
They've been fucking us over for far too long. America's taking the back seat in the world stage. We've been sitting in the cuck chair, and now we're getting on the bed, and everybody's angry.
There's like this dam that holds up so much water in China, and it's like
Three Gorges.
I don't know what it is.
Dam?
The biggest one, and
it's Three Gorges, Dylan.
He was like, there's this meme that was like, just one precision missile could make 350 million Chinese people ching their last chong. And I never thought about how easy it would be whenever they have literally a giant... Dude, it would be the greatest waterfall of all time if we just put a couple well-placed TNT Minecraft blocks. That's all I'm saying. If any of you guys live
in Minecraft. This is in Minecraft.
If any of you guys live in China in Minecraft, just a couple well-placed TNT blocks.
It would take out all of you. Just fun fact for you.
So yeah, that's
where Dylan's at right now.
I've really
He's a traitor against our own president,
dude,
and he's trying to attack the Three Gorges Dam.
He's not even a person anymore.
He's not his president.
Trump
it's not his president.
Trump is not a person anymore at this point. He's clearly just a figurehead for a bunch of policies that Bilderberg, a shadow entity, want him to enforce. He's not making any of his own decisions. The tariffs are just crazy at this point. You could argue that he's using it as a trading, as leverage against other countries, but he just seems off the rails at this point, and he seems to be making a lot of Americans lose faith in their country.
As if that already hadn't happened. But hold up, Dylan.
Sorry.
Let me finish, dude.
My bad.
Dylan's
bro.
on the attack mode right now.
It's all the Adderall.
What has happened to you? I come back 1 week later and you're on the T-Dog fucking attack train.
It's all the Adderall.
It's caught up to him. I agree with you about the Trump at the Wailing Wall. Fucked. T-Dog with Netanyahu pushing in his chair. Pretty fucked. The Golden Pager, in bad taste. Let's just leave it at that.
They gave Fetterman, that Pennsylvania dude,
silver one.
Yeah. Blows my mind.
It literally doesn't get any worse than this. But, Dylan, we're politicians. We know what we're looking at. It's the scorpion and the frog sort of thing, and you're the frog.
So many people have such a weird opinion on what the government is. If a bunch of people had hostages, say a group of people had hostages in a building, say they took over a bank and had a bunch of hostages, and then the sheriff was like, all right, guys, let's just blow this fucking bank up so we kill all the bad guys. You would arrest that sheriff for murder because he killed a bunch of civilians. But then whenever a country does it and their government does it, which people view as above them for some reason, whenever they commit murder of a bunch of civilians, they're like, well, it's not bad. It's okay. That's the government doing what the government needs to do. It doesn't make any sense.
Is it not self-accepted slavery, as Mark Passio says?
It is, literally, and it blows my mind how many people have that opinion, because we have such easily available information that could go out to anybody, and yet we're still slaves to our own product. We created government as people. And
I can't believe you think that you could have a society without government, Dylan. How fucking nutty can you be? You really think that we would build roads and make bridges and stuff without government? What do you know? I mean, come on now.
What the founding fathers had as the idea of government is just supposed to be able to enforce our rights that we have as citizens, and now it's just they take our rights away from us.
And they act like it's good for you. They act like they're the one. Oh, well, look at all the fucking work we have to do for you guys.
I've been just getting so pissed off at government workers lately. I'm glad I live in a state that isn't as bad, because if I lived in...
This is a government worker.
Dude, if I lived in another liberal state, what I'm watching right now, I can't get enough of. This guy, I Am Free, on YouTube. He does First Amendment audits where he just goes to a camera to government workers and does Freedom of Information Act requests and just makes government workers just do their job. And it's crazy how little any of these people want to work. And just right to his face, he'll just over and over again, they'll just be like, yeah, if you want to just provide your email, I'll shoot you an email whenever. And just instead of just doing the work right there in front of them, they just continuously try to get out of doing their job no matter what. And it blows my mind.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting paid for money that you don't even have to make, would you try very hard, Dylan?
And there's still people staying at home, working from home in these government facilities that just whenever he goes to these places, they're 25% filled, less than that sometimes. All these people working from home. And what blows my mind is that this money is coming from our tax dollars to pay these workers. whenever they have workers' comp things happen at home, say they get an injury, say they pour hot coffee on them or they like break their leg, whatever happens, no one ever assessed their workplace environment for injury-prone things like tripping hazards, like places that spills, stuff like that. Like, there's no one assessing their homes that are like saying these injuries could be preventable. So every injury that happens at home for these stay-at-home workers, our tax dollars are providing them to stay at home for injuries that they could be causing themselves that like could have been prevented, because no one's assessing the workplace environments of all these workers, and that just blows my mind.
I can't add anything more on top of that. You summed it up pretty good there. That's pretty money. That's pretty on there. That's pretty on there for government employees. I mean, you should see the jokesters down there at the Parks and Recreation fucking department. The laziest. All you need to do is get on a mower and grab a weed eater and just go hit a park or two in your city. Oh, boys. That's a 4-hour-a-day sitting down job that's like a landscaper job. And I've seen this with my own eyes, people. For an 8-hour day, only half of it is actually doing anything. The rest we're just ripping break time.
Doge could actually make huge cuts like that, but then it's just they said they were going to have like $2 trillion worth of savings, and then it changed to $1 trillion, and then now it's only at $250 billion, and who knows if they're actually even going to get that. And there's just the numbers keep going down more and more, and then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we spent like way more money than we thought we were going to spend, so then there goes all of our Doge savings. But they could actually save a lot of money by cutting a lot of these government jobs, but then you're ruining the morale of a huge part of the workforce. Like, a lot of these government workers, whenever you just cut so many Americans' jobs, like where we're supposed to be building up our infrastructure with these tariffs, if you just start going and cutting a bunch of government jobs, like, that's going to really ruin the morale of your workers.
Well, at least they'll have to go get a job that actually makes them do something. It's a crying fucking shame.
I agree.
And it's not like every government employee doesn't do fucking anything. Like, if you're a mailman, you're out there fucking ripping shit up every day.
The post office is also weird because it's like self-funded through stamps. We're only losing. You can say whatever you want about this number, but this is just the facts. In like the last, I don't know if it's 10 or 15 years, I did the math. It's either 10 or 15 years, we're losing $9 billion a year, which I don't think is that bad. As far as tax dollars go, losing $9 billion a year for a service where we provide a service to every single American, like no matter how long their driveway is, like no matter how far we got to go up a mountain, we provide service to all these people every day. I think $9 billion is not that bad. Whenever we lose, it's like $2 trillion a year every year to our military or whatever it is.
Yeah, fucking no idea where it goes. Who knows?
It goes to like $35,000 like towel hangers. Like, you just to install like just a towel hanger in a bathroom of like a fighter jet, it's like $35,000. Like, just a couple of lug nuts are like $10,000 each.
Right.
They just
that bag of fucking washers that was $10,000.
Yeah. If you actually do auditing on it, you see where the money's going, but no one ever does auditing of it. Just like the Ukraine money that we send over, no one actually audited any of the money we send over to Ukraine at all. Who the fuck knows where all of our tax money went?
Didn't we like accidentally send them $6 billion one time? Just by whoops.
Yeah.
Little numerical error there. I accidentally put in another number. Fuck.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm sure you guys will give that back, right? I'm sure it's not already just diversified into the officials that Biden had just in his back pocket. It's like a money flow chart of like Biden's pocket, all of our tax money in Biden's pocket. Then it goes to these Ukraine officials, and then it just goes right back into Biden's pocket. Like, got to pay 90% of the big man or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, the big man needs his cut.
Everyone saw before he actually got president, they saw that his son was a fucking official in Ukraine working as the crack smoking fucking literally has no idea what's going on. He's on the board.
He's on the board of like a fucking, what was it? A natural gas company.
Yeah.
He's on the board of a natural gas company. He's smoking crack and fucking hookers every day on video. He's recording himself and putting it on his laptop.
And then
Hunter's pretty sweet though. Hearing all Hunter's texts and his messages and stuff, I mean, like, the man has a fucked life. Just like, He has a fucked up life. The shit that he has to do for his family is fucked up. He doesn't get appreciated at all. His fucking brother's dead. He has a terrible relationship with the widow of his brother. And he's a crack smoking nut.
In that journal of whatever Biden's family member was, I don't know, it was a younger girl that she said that she would have showers with Joe Biden. Do you ever remember hearing about that on War Mode?
His daughter or something.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, no, dude, I don't know. I can't speak about things I don't know about.
That's all I do. Yeah. I feel like the Franklin scandal, though, I feel like that was one of our better episodes. I feel like there was a lot of information there in that one.
It's what we bring to the table every time. We're here bringing you the information that you need to hear about, not want to hear about.
That is literally my favorite. Yeah, that's true. That is like my favorite topic, though, is the pedophile elite and like the trafficking networks. That's like, it's such a
and whenever I bring it up at a party, everybody looks at me like I'm a fucking nut job.
That's what I was about to say. It's such a off-putting like topic, I guess. Like, it's crazy to think about, but it's just, there's so much actual evidence of it going on that people just can still continue to ignore it is insane. And the blackmail operations of Epstein that just like we never got justice about that, and we never seek regress of our grievances with our officials, with our government workers. We just move on.
Most people just want to bury their heads in the sand. They see Bohemian Grove, they see the cremation of care. Oh, I mean, it's just a bunch of guys running around the woods. What's the big deal? Comet ping pong. Oh, I mean, come on now. That guy, it was just a hoax. It was just a 4chan thread. The guy went nuts. It's all fake, dude. Do you really think that a Hillary Clinton staffer sent her an email saying that she just sacrificed a chicken to Moloch? Come on. Come on now.
Yeah, Freemasons aren't actually anything at all. That's just a boys' club.
It's fake. It's a drinking club.
Yeah, you just don't want to hang out with your boys. That's all they're doing, guys. They got all these weird symbols that they continue to pass on. They have
You're not part of this club.
It's
a big club and you ain't in it.
That Grandmaster symbol, I was just walking by a building in a city whenever I was on vacation, and I see like the Grandmaster Mason symbol or whatever that is. You know, like the G symbol that they have? Yep. That they have
everywhere.
On rings and stuff? But I actually just was walking by with the Freemason building or whatever. What are those called?
Temples? Masonic Lodge?
Yeah, Masonic Lodge. I was walking by the Masonic Lodge of that city. Yeah, those are not good guys, it seems.
At the Pokemon Go gym that's next to my house is the Masonic Lodge.
There is a Masonic Lodge right by the elementary school in Connecticut.
In Connecticut, I know what you're talking about.
That shooting literally destroyed anyone's possibility of owning a gun in Connecticut. The Connecticut gun laws are like the strictest in the entire country. Connecticut's gun laws are so crazy.
Yeah, them in California are pretty nutty. It's concerning. It's almost like they were going for something. I don't know. I don't know.
Then whenever I see people, I'm addicted to those First Amendment audits. I see people doing that, and
you would be the type of guy that's just ripping. So I'm pulling a Freedom of Information Act on you. I'm gonna need you to go in back and get all the files out. When did you build this courthouse, huh? Tell me the real date.
People are trying to get back pay that they haven't gotten for like 5 years now from COVID, and they're like hazard pay is what they're trying to get. No, in Connecticut.
Okay.
And like people will be going to these council meetings, and just like they have no way to fight back against the government that's just like bending them over and fucking them so hard. They're just like, oh, you want your money? I'm sorry. Boo-hoo. And nobody has guns, so they can't defend themselves
and
at all.
It's gone.
Almost like we needed a right to bear arms in our Constitution.
What? I had $100. It's gone. No. So they just won't pay their hazard pay? Who won't? The government employees, I guess?
Yeah. Like I'm just talking about one specific video. They have like basically they have a meeting for like whatever a board meeting that they like go to, a public board meeting where they can seek regress of their grievances. Anyone in the public then sign up. Please give us our back pay, please. And then one lady's just like, I've been coming here every week or every meeting for the past couple of years now, and this is my last one because I'm officially giving up at this point.
Oh no. Oh no, you won't be coming back? That's terrible.
Yeah, we were supposed to be getting hazard pay from working all throughout COVID, never taking a day off during COVID, and then we only ended up getting 1.3% raises. And
that's wild. Is that the deal your union worked out?
Yeah, after 600 days of negotiations, they negotiated for 1.3% raises per year.
I wonder how much the bosses got from that one.
The bosses, at the same time we were negotiating our contracts, our supervisors get like 15% raises.
Imagine what their supervisor got.
Yeah, exactly. Dude,
Christ.
The head of our union makes like over fucking like $250,000 a year or something, and like all of our top guys in our union make over 200 grand, over 150 grand, whatever it is. And we need to have their money be based on what the workers make. Like that needs to be tied into what the workers make. We shouldn't just give them giant salaries. It makes no sense at all. But then yet we still... I'm not personally paying my union dues. I've never paid and never joined the union, so I can't.
Fuck the union.
I can't say anything, but
like welders unions are literally the only unions that really make sense to me. I don't know. I don't know enough other trades good enough to know how good their unions are, but most places it just seems to just be fucking everybody in the ass.
I personally think that unions are supposed to be around, but then they're
a good idea in principle.
Yeah.
It falls apart whenever the bosses get paid off.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Whenever you have the upper people in your union get bought and paid for by the people that are negotiating, then all it takes is just a couple $100,000 to get your main guys bought and paid for, and then that saves you millions and millions of dollars by not paying your workers anything.
No, it's foolproof. I mean, really, if we just pay these guys $100,000, then, dude, we'll be saving $1 million over 10 years.
Yeah. And now it's just gotten worse and worse. Without having the right to strike, we have no bargaining power at all, and they just continue to delay negotiations. Like, I'm sure...
A right to strike? Oh, my God.
I'm sure on the next contract they're going to delay it even longer than 600 days. Who knows? I've given up on our union completely. That's why I was talking about, I don't know if I was talking about you or not, but I was like fully invested in the idea of starting my own union, the Going Postal Union.
That's pretty Chad. That's pretty Chad.
And trying to, if I get...
Supplant the union.
If I get 30% of all workers in our union to, not just our union, but all carriers is what I have to get. 30% of all carriers on a petition.
Oh my God.
Which is insane. I'd have to
Better start mailing out now.
I'd have to get an online petition where people could just sign their name and like say that they work for the post office. If I somehow got 30% of the workforce to do that, then we could decertify our union and replace it with the Going Postal Union.
Decertify it, motherfucker. This is your attack against the Democratic pedophiles. This is how you put them on the run.
Yeah, I have a whole constitution written on my phone and everything, but I'm not willing to actually get fired because as soon as I get a little bit of traction on this, I'm just going to get fired from my job.
Right. Yeah.
So, and I can't just do it anonymously because then no one will buy into what I'm saying. They're not going to be like, okay, he's not even willing to show his face or prove his identity. He's not that serious about
pussy.
It. The only way for it to work is if I actually just get arrested, basically, for trying to start a union that has the ability to strike.
I mean, that would be pretty sweet of you. In all honesty, getting arrested for that.
It would boost our podcast numbers, to be honest.
That'd be pretty sweet. I can't say about your wife and family.
We might be struggling for a little bit.
No.
Yes, follow our Patreon, guys. We haven't had a Patreon member join in a year now. It's actually quite insane. So thank you, Stank.
I don't know how you find that insane. Giving us $1 is a bit, that's out there even for me.
I mean, fuck.
You are paying to put food into Dylan's child's mouth. Literally, that's the only place the money's going.
I know we're probably just going to continue to upload and nothing's going to happen, but say we are losing motivation. You guys could be motivating us a little bit more with $1 a month. That's all I'm saying.
Dylan's spirit might be faltering. Yeah, your dollar would help inspire it. It would reignite.
I've seen a lot of people charge bullshit on Patreon nowadays. People give up on their Patreons once they become famous. Once they got a constant money flow going in.
Tim Dillon?
Yeah. Then they're just like, oh yeah, I'll just post once a month, not even. Like Tim Dillon, I don't even know if he's posting once a month anymore.
I don't know. I haven't been subscribed to his Patreon in years.
I just see people complaining online about it.
All the time. The fact that people have to bitch on your Patreon about you not posting an extra episode, or not your Patreon. But yeah, no, you can put comments on Patreon episodes. That's what I thought.
Greg Carlwood, the Fireside Chats guy, he wasn't posting full episodes onto YouTube, and then the first episode that he posted onto YouTube was this dude who was like a flat earther for like 10 years, maybe. He was just posting flat earth content and talking about how important it was, and like it becomes his whole identity, how it kind of does with flat earthers, you know what I mean? And I don't know who it was. It was some famous guy who had a bunch of money, I guess. He sent 4 people down to the South Pole, so they could see the 24-hour sunlight themselves. Like 2 people who didn't believe in flat earth and 2 people who believed in flat earth, and sent them down to see the 24-hour sun. And then this guy who was on Greg Carlwood's podcast, like that guy, he came back from it being like, yeah, I fully don't believe in flat earth anymore after 10 years. I've changed my mind completely from it. Like, and then just went and explained how he doesn't believe in flat earth anymore. And what do you think about that?
What do I think about that? I don't feel any certain way about it, really.
I didn't even know a 24-hour sun in the South Pole was a thing. Like, I didn't know there was 24-hour sun down there.
That was the only place that I knew that you could see. I mean, that's how it is in Alaska too.
Yeah, but not all year. Is it? Were they saying that there's a 24-hour sun in the South Pole year round?
I wouldn't think so. Like half the year it's all the time, and half the year it's always night.
Oh yeah, shit. I guess so because of the axis that it's spinning on.
Right. It's almost like it might be a globe or something. I don't know.
Okay. So
I still can't get past that every single other celestial body in the solar system is a globe, except for the one that we're on.
Why do they have to fake that Jeff Bezos space thing where they send all those women to space? Why do they have to fake that then? Like, have you seen that at all?
I didn't know. Again, I've been ripping up the workplace. I have not been keeping up with Jeff Bezos' woman astronauts.
They said,
is that true?
Yeah, it's Blue Origin, I think, is the name of his space company, where he's like trying to basically rich people pay Jeff Bezos and he sends them to space. They can go see the curvature of the Earth. They go see Earth from
pretty cool.
The upper atmosphere.
Right. Yeah.
They live stream this whole event. They show them going there and coming back, and whenever they land, they open it from the inside whenever they're not even supposed to. And you see the women open the door from the inside whenever that's not even supposed to be possible. And then they're like, oh, fuck, shut the door real quick. And then they like wait for Jeff Bezos to come up to the door with some special tool that he puts on it. Makes a big deal about how he puts the special tool on the door, twists it real hard, and then opens the door like from the opposite way.
No, I have not seen that footage, no.
But it looks fucking insane and so fake. And also, Jeff Bezos on the live stream tripped. He, like, where they landed, where the space shuttle landed, there's a giant pothole they didn't see, and he tripped and face planted into the dirt.
No way, actually?
Jeff Bezos did on live stream.
Straight up fell down.
Yes.
Wow.
It was Jeff Bezos? No, Jeff Bezos wasn't the guy. It was Bill Gates that got pied in the face. That's almost as bad as getting pied in the face.
The horror on his face after he gets pied, too, is also... He's stunned.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos tripping is just as bad as getting pied.
Yeah, no, I missed out on his woman astronauts. That's good, though.
Katy Perry was one of them that went up there.
That's even better.
It's so fake at this point. It's fucking everything on the news is so fake.
It.
It's so ridiculous.
It's not real.
Dude, everything that Trump's saying, it's like a TV show almost at this point. The news cycles and just how every day there's a new thing. It's just like
you're gooning out, Dylan. It's official. You're gooning out,
dude.
You've taken in too much too much blue light.
Trump's not a real person. Trump's fucking. He's
a figurehead.
Yeah,
he's an icon.
He's not making decisions himself at this point. He's going golfing. He's golfing I guarantee he's golfing 25% of the time of his presidency. He's going at least 1 out of every 4 days. Dude, I bet he's going half the time, to be honest.
He's ripping 4 out of 3 days of the week at the course. Is that what? Are you 4 out of 3 or 3 out of 4 days at the course?
He's going 4 out of 3. He's going more than physically possible. That's how much Trump's golfing. If Trump isn't fucking at least going under par at this point, I'd be very surprised at how much he's golfing.
I haven't kept up with Trump's golf habits, but I'll take your word for it that he's been ripping the golf course.
I'm actually staked outside of his golf course.
Dude, I'm surprised that you've been keeping up with everything as well as you have been. You've been on top of it lately.
Well,
you got the camera outside of T-Dog's bathroom at this point.
The tariffs have really, that's ignited a whole new thing. It's really crashed the stock market once he started doing that, but the stock market's been due for a crash for a while. It's just, this is what ignited it.
It's almost been overinflated for years. I don't know. The bubble's ready to pop.
The way he is being so stubborn about things that he's implementing, he's like, as soon as I implement it, then there's no going back on it, no matter how crazy it is. I'll let the fucking stock market burn. I won't. And then he eventually does say the 90-day pause, but not after letting all of his boys know beforehand. It's just it's not even real. It seems like these people seem like characters.
They're altering Dylan's reality. He doesn't like people that do this.
They want us to just be like, oh, it's just Trump's being that crazy character again, and that's just Elon being Elon, he's just being that crazy guy. He's got a chainsaw up on stage. It's all for show. Dude, it's all for show. They're just literally fucking the minds of so many people at this point. It's crazy.
It's an industrial grade psyop on your brain. It's an attack on your brainstem.
They're altering your reality through news media. What can I say?
And they've altered Dylan's reality through news media, that's for certain.
It's bad.
Dude, I know how you're looking at me right now. I see the fear in his eyes.
I mean, it's crazy how much shit's going on. And I hope, and I say all this as it's bad, but it's only increasing the price of gold and silver. So fuck it.
It's not bad for Dylan.
Yeah.
It's not bad for Dylan is what he's trying to tell you. It's bad for you fucking douchebags.
You guys should have bought more gold and silver.
How stupid can you be? Dylan's been telling you for years to buy gold and silver, and look at you. No physical assets.
No schmeckles. You can't.
You don't even have a silver dollar. I cannot.
Have you even bought a treasure chest yet?
All right, go on whatnot. Find some silver.
I think we're more divided as a country than we ever have been, and that sounds like a crazy statement, but I really think that people, even on both sides, are mad because 50% of people already hated Trump and think he's the next Antichrist, think he's literally the devil himself. They think he's a rapist. They think,
he's destroying the country.
By law, he is a rapist. He's technically, wasn't he found guilty of rape?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure he was found guilty of rape with one lady. Either way, whatever. People think that side thinks he's bad, but then the people who voted for him and think he's good, also half of those people are fucking pissed because their 401ks are getting destroyed right now, and he's crashing the stock market and kind of being petty over a lot of stuff that he doesn't need to be petty about. And I think we're just very divided as a country, and just both sides are mad because all of us are losing money, and I'm fine with it because I have no money in the stock market. I have dog shit compared to everyone else, so I'm fine with it crashing. It gives me a better price to buy in. But a lot of people are about to retire or already have retired, and this is their livelihood. They're getting destroyed.
Yeah, no, it's not good. And, it's a two-party system, but it's a uniparty. Flat out. If you get elected president, if you go through that whole process, if you win, you walk into that office, you're going to be doing what the people in the black suits walk in and tell you to do. Flat out. You're going to be listening to the unelected. You don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, you're going to be shaking hands with Israel no matter what side you're on.
There's massive players at stake here. There's people that are way more into this stuff than you are. There's politicians that aren't even showing their faces in politics.
I think Trump's going to, by the end of his term, be just sending people to El Salvador's prison because he's already talking about sending them to those
Sending them in Guantanamo.
death camps down there. They're
Guantanamo.
farming bodies down there straight up or something. There's fucking the conditions that they're in these El Salvador prisons is insane. They give them like no sunlight. They put them in cages with no pillows, no blankets. I mean, everyone's talked about this by now.
It's sweet.
But they put them in cages like even worse than you would treat a farm animal. It's unbelievable the conditions.
They like stacking people on top of each other.
Yeah, it's so wild. And Trump's talking about sending people down there. Our prisoners here that we have in America, sending them down there.
Their crime rate was reduced by like 70% though.
I think he already has sent people down there because I was just watching a news story about how we accidentally sent someone that should have not been sent, that was like here legally, and like basically Trump's just like, yeah, we're not gonna send him back. Like he's fine. He's down in El Salvador. It's cool because he just had a meeting the other day with El Salvador's president, and like they took questions by the media, and this lady asked multiple times like basically the same question, like, are you going to send this guy back? And then Trump's just like, the same question over and over again. What's wrong with you, lady? Why can't you just be like, you know what, you're doing good, you're sending criminals out of this country? Why can't you just be like, you're sending criminals out of this country, Mr. Trump, you're doing good? But no, it's always something negative with you.
You always gotta say something.
This is what I'm talking about. Like that seems literally like fake. That seems like it's for TV.
You think it's a show?
It's so wild to me that some of the shit. I gotta stop watching the news so much.
It's the Truman Show. It's the Dylan Show. I'm just a figment of your imagination sitting here talking to you. This is all fake. The podcast doesn't even. Do you think this actually is reaching real people? Those are just bots liking this. Think, Dylan. We got to get you off of Shutter Island.
The Truman Show did fuck me up whenever I first watched it, but it really didn't like. There's definitely movies that fucked me up more than the Truman Show. It wasn't like, it didn't make me think that was a possibility or anything, you know. What did fuck me up was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Watching that for the first time, that one was wild to me.
You made me watch that my first time on acid. And it literally fucked me up so badly. That movie is so fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
That movie literally makes me uncomfortable to this day watching it. Like it's a fun movie and it is funny and it is good, but it is really, really like scary while you're on psychedelics. It's horrifying.
Did we watch Natural Born Killers while we were on psychedelics?
No.
We just watched that while we were sober, or did we never watch that together?
I don't think we ever watched that together.
Oh, then I might have watched Natural Born Killers on psychedelics by myself, because I remember watching that and that being one of the strangest movies I ever watched.
Didn't quite get it.
They also have like fucking filters on it and shit that like while you're on psychedelics watching it, whenever you see like a green filter over the movie, it's weird as fuck to view.
Yeah, no, dude.
And
makes the clay face even worse.
The beginning where the family just being super fucked up and just like that the woman's family being fucked up, like that part was so weird. That movie was crazy. Sorry to just go on a movie tangent.
Yeah, we're back to being normal podcasters. Here's a little movie talk for you folks.
Yeah,
we're keeping you grounded here. We're normal podcasters.
I was just bragging about how we were always bringing the fucking facts and we're never talking about gay-ass movies all the time like any other podcast. Just goes into movie talk for 30 minutes.
Dylan has just ripped a gay-ass movie.
So what news have you seen other than what I've told you? Have you seen any news?
Dude, I was being 100% honest with you. I've had my head down. I've been like a fucking bloodhound, dude. I've been beasting. I've been going fucking animalistic out there. I've been going nuts. I watched a 411 video because this episode was originally going to be missing a 411 episode, but we turned it into an episode that Dylan referred to as Bullshit Brewery. So I know I'm lost here. I'm in the fucking weeds right now, Dylan.
Have you guys been getting any business?
Have we been getting business? What'd I just say?
But like, how much though?
And bro, I'm not gonna talk about business on the podcast. We don't need to talk about Skrill on the podcast. You don't need to worry about me though. I'll tell you
I
that.
didn't mean money. I just meant like, are you getting like a lot of hours? Is what I meant.
Dude, I'm getting hours. If you need something done, we'll do it. I don't care what it is. No homo.
This also probably shouldn't be a podcast conversation, but I think you guys should start an Instagram page so we could shout it out on the Instagram
dude,
page.
Take it easy.
If you get any business from it at all, then it's business that you wouldn't have gotten. So if you just get one...
Are you talking about shouting out my business on the Going Postal page?
Yes.
Who... This is what I have to deal with, folks. This nut, this maniac next to me. No, Dylan, I think I'll miss out on putting my business on the meme page. I think I'll miss out on that.
But yeah, you could still start an Instagram and just show off like the good work you do after.
We could.
Any business you get from it's better than none. And you get like a fire logo as a profile picture.
I have logo. Bro, we have this on Facebook.
Oh, damn.
I'm on another part of Meta. You're not even connected to me.
I didn't even realize you're Meta verified at this point. Facebook official.
Dude, I'm literally Meta verified for advertisements on Facebook. Are you fucking insane?
We need a Going Postal Facebook page because I feel like...
Yeah, dude, you start ripping Going Postal advertisements on Facebook. Get all the geese to watch.
I feel like they pay money now. I haven't gotten on Facebook in years now, but I think they pay money like
they do.
TikTok does now and shit.
Yeah, no, you can make money. You can make money off your content.
I thought people would gift me money on Instagram just like every once in a while, just like someone would send me like a quarter or something, just anything. But no one gifted me a single time for anything. Get just millions of views on that meme page, and no one ever gifted me just a cent. It was crazy.
You're a meme page owner. They don't own you a fucking dime, Dylan. Come on now.
I agree. I don't think they should have paid me. I just thought if I got the...
As a content creator, you thought at least somebody would appreciate my work enough and to pay me like $100 for a meme or something. But they didn't. So I'm sitting here on my podcast complaining about it. Let's move away from this.
All right, I'm going fully into...
Let's move away from this.
Ripping nudes from popular creators OnlyFans pages.
Oh.
Listen.
Now, I like this.
Popular creators OnlyFans pages, you charge fractions of what they charge for all the same pictures. You rip it offline, like so.
Yeah, right.
You know how people post like whatever they find on their OnlyFans, they post that online. We make an OnlyFans being like...
Right, you underbid them.
Yeah. Lana Rhodes, but for less. Lana Rhodes cheaper, and we just start ripping all of the OnlyFans women. What do you think of this?
I've never... The meme page is 100%. That's all you, dude. If you go with that, I will 100% support you. I'm behind you with anything, Dylan.
I'm starting an OnlyFans business. Is what I'm saying here. I'm going fully. I'm quitting.
I know. I comprehend what you're telling me.
I'm quitting my job.
That's why I'm telling you that I'm behind you with anything you do. The post office doesn't deserve this man, anyways.
We're starting a recurring segment here. We're gonna fucking just let you guys have a little Kanye news. We'll call it like a Kanye cam, like look into Kanye's life. What's he doing? What's he doing lately on this fine April day?
Kanye really moved me with something that he said recently that I heard. I have it here, and I thought you would like to hear it because it sums everything up for me, really. They told me I would have my shadow ban taken off Twitter if I stopped posting hardcore porn. I told them to suck my black cock. I mean, fuck you, pussy. I mean, this is racial. I mean, you guys are gay. I mean, you chicks stop being dicks. I mean, I basically gave them every category. What do you think about that?
I say I'm going Kanye mode. I'm going against all the chicks with dicks. I'm going against anybody who's trying to fuck with me. If you want me to stop posting hardcore porn on my Twitter, you can go fuck yourself.
He's not going to do it.
Why would I do that?
I can tell you that much. He's not going to do it.
That's what I have to say about that. I mean, you don't want to see hardcore black porn? What's wrong with you?
Whatever happened to the First Amendment is my. But yeah, no, I think that's what we got. I think that we'll leave you on that. We'll let you bounce that quote around in your head a little bit, folks. Get back to us on what you think of it.
I want to be a First Amendment auditor, and I'm probably just going to quit this podcast. This might be the last episode of this podcast.
This might be the last episode of the podcast.
I'm going fully into First Amendment auditing and holding these government officials accountable.
I mean, who's going to investigate the investigators?